What's going on, you guys? My name is Ben Can, and today we're at Craig's house. He has quite a few things going on, so we're gonna check out his cars, and then we're gonna hit up a car show. So stay tuned. So last time I saw you, the truck was a high riser, and now it's freaking low. So how much did you lower it?
It's about a 5-inch drop in the front and like a 7-inch in the back, I believe. It's a full axle flip in the back, and then we cut a coil and a half off the front.
You're working on a frame now for it, so...
Yeah, this was, a lot of people think it's kind of stupid. We shortened this, and I've had it for like 3 months, and we're getting ready now to actually just change the entire chassis out completely. But yeah, I got a full autocross chassis.
Yeah, speaking of that, let's go check that out.
Yeah,
that sounds
for sure.
fast.
Let's go.
So what are we even looking at here?
It's a lot going on, but this is actually the stock frame. This is a 1970 short bed F100 frame rail you see here. I did this completely by myself, you know, 19, 20 years old, trying to do a full resto mod myself. And this is a Crown Victoria front cradle out of like a cop car, and it gets rid of I-beams because you don't want any sort of, you know, pitment across the frame with I-beams. So you change it out for control arms, disc brakes, and coilovers. And it's also got a power steering rack on the front, so we can run electric or manual fluid power steering. And we got radius arm mounts and all this stuff to keep the geometry correct. And we boxed in the frame here with these Backyard Customs plates. We'll be doing full, I'll be boxing in and dimple dyeing the entire frame to make it a lot stiffer. And then going to the back of the frame, I went ahead and did a full 4-link, and I'm doing a Panhard system. This is a Malco Customs 4-link system that he sent out to me to try for the truck. It's a 1 3/4 inch bar. It's about a 31-inch bar. It's on the outside of the frame. It should keep the thing a lot more stable. And to make room for the axle, because the whole thing's gonna sit significantly lower than it already is now.
It's gonna look so sick.
Yeah, I had to notch the frame out. As you can see, we did a 7-inch step notch to bring the thing up. I went to my work, kind of designed it all myself, cut it out myself on a plasma table, etched out the 909 logo, and kind of made it all work, welded it all together, and literally all the welding and fabrication and measuring you see here was done by literally me myself. So it may not be the best work, but it's my first time and I'm pretty happy with it. So it's gonna handle really, really well. And we also swapped out the 9-inch for a disc brake rear end. It's a Ford 8.8. It's got a 373 gear in it right now. And we should be able to put an 18x10 with a 315 tire in all 4 corners of the truck. So it should handle.
That's crazy.
Incredible, incredible. That's the plan.
And then the last time we saw you, the Galaxy was parked by the house.
Yeah.
How's that going?
There's a lot of stuff that's changed to that, good and bad. So let's go check it out and talk about it.
Damn, dude. It's all jacked up.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than the last time you saw, that's for sure. We've got the motor out of the car. The motor was junk. The transmission now we don't know is junk or not. The interior is junk. The wiring harness is junk. So I'm pretty much starting literally with scratch with this car. Luckily, I think the back end of the car is pretty solid, although nothing's back there but a gas tank.
Well, how about the front?
The front's pretty
Check
bad.
that out.
So you can see there's literally nothing left.
I like how it just stretched across her whole yard.
Yeah, there's parts literally everywhere. But now since everything's off, we'll take the time to paint it. We got some paint coming in. We got a whole new motor coming in this thing.
Yeah. It's good that you're going through it all professionally.
Yeah, the whole plan with the car is I want to be able to get in it and drive to LA, get 20 miles to the gallon, which doesn't seem realistic, but the motor I'm building will get roughly anywhere from 16 all the way to 24 miles to the gallon, depending on how I drive it. Right now, the motor's down in a machine shop getting honed. The whole rotating assembly is being rebalanced. We changed the pistons out, did a whole ARP bottom end, a lot more stuff to make sure the motor is going to be solid in the car and not have any issues. And it's a pretty inexpensive rebuild for what it is, and I'll have a really nice motor I can get in it, turn the key, and drive.
Well, when you get it all together, you got to drive up to me, and then we'll take around the Starliner and the Galaxy.
I was just going to say, I got to take these full-size beauties out for a little drive.
Hell yeah.
Have some fun with them.
So Victor, your trip's coming to an end. You've gone to LA and San Diego. What's the sickest car you've seen so far in your American hot rod vacation?
Coolest car, Mason's Drift Camaro.
Yeah, that thing's badass.
That thing is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be real.
Like, if you need us to come, we'll come.
I don't know anyone else.
Okay.
That's the thing. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's the situation?
I have to drive an hour, 53 minutes from my house out to the middle of nowhere because one of my buddies decided to go up a fire station trail with his truck because he has an old fire truck, and he ran out of gas.
How often do you hear a kid breaking down his fire truck on a fire road?
In Denmark, never.
So we're off-roading right now in my mom's car. This kid is all the way out in the back roads right now, right, Victor?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you have roads like these back in Denmark? No. So we're gonna try to find him. It's getting kind of late, but I think we'll make it. Nate, so what exactly happened today?
I ran out of luck. So I'm going up the mountain and it's a 12-mile trail, and usually the truck doesn't take this much gas, so I didn't think it was going to run out of gas. So then I came up with the lovely idea of trying to run it on carb cleaner. I actually duct taped the can to the carburetor and was spraying it down the carb while I was driving it, and then the can ran out. So then I pulled out the spark plugs and ran it on the starter to get to about wherever the last uphill section is, and then ran it downhill and then ran out of momentum right here.
Damn, dude. So what exactly is this vehicle?
So it's a 65 Ford F250. It's if you look in the inside, it's green, and it used to be a Forest Service truck. On the outside, it was repainted yellow because it became a fire truck after being a Forest Service truck.
Oh, okay. Is it a local car or?
Yeah, it's all local. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's always San Diego.
Well, I'm glad we were able to save you. Hi, Michael. So we're gonna pop the clutch, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I think we need more than that, Ben.
Come on, Ben! So now we just wrapped it all up, got him back on the road, popped the clutch, so now we're gonna go head out to the show. You ready, Victor?
Yeah. More adventure. Woo.
I would not feel comfortable doing that in that big ass truck.
That thing sounds healthy.
So, Victor, I think we showed up a little late to the car show.
Seems like it, yeah. Just a little bit.
Nate's fault. Nate, you suck.
Sounds pretty healthy.
Howdy doody.
Michael, you just ruined your brand new Victor Hansen. How could
Yeah, no.
Michael?
I was working on a Chevy.
What? What? What?
Go, 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 go. Will he make it?
Bet. Right in the comments.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everyone's car is breaking down, which is kind of funny. But we're gonna go to Denny's and get the Craig special, which we do every time when we go down here. So see you guys in the next video.